MLB. Bravo! Finally! What's going on, guys? Your boy DC Yankee here with another video, and we have an update. Tomorrow, training camps will start for Major League Baseball, and all teams will be reported to their camps. And we have a baseball season. Look at that, it's a miracle. Like, these past couple of months, it's been insane, because, like, you know, MLB and the MLBPA, they were going back and forth on, you know, like, coming up with a plan on how they're going to play the season amid the coronavirus pandemic. Like, they were just going back and forth. So, I don't know if I should get more into detail on that, but basically, like, the players agreed to, like, prorated salaries back in March on the day opening day was supposed to happen. But, you know, basically, I heard, like, you know, the owners were demanding more pay cuts, or the players want to be paid their full salary. I'm not going to get into detail about that, but I'm just really excited baseball season is back. And during this pandemic, our players, the Yankees players, you know, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Hicks, and James Paxton, there's a report today, Brian Cashman announced that all four of those guys should be ready to go, barring any setbacks for opening day. And there's rumors that opening day, the Yankees will start. The Yankees' first game of the season will be against the defending champs, the Washington Nationals. So it's going to be Garrett Cole versus Max Scherzer, World Series rematch between those two pitchers. They faced each other in the World Series last year when Garrett Cole was a member of the Houston. Let's not talk about those asterisks. Like, you know. But, yeah. Oh, this season. You know what? Even though it's going to be a 60-game season, the World Series is a World Series. I still think the season is going to count because for the past 3 months, we've dealt with nothing but, you know, quarantining ourselves. Millions of people lost their jobs because of the pandemic. A lot of people passed away because of the pandemic. Excuse me, my phone went off. My friend texted me. And this pandemic's been ridiculous. And you're gonna say that, oh, this season's not gonna count because it's a shorter season? Think about this. Shorter season means more pressure. That means every single game, all 60 games will count. I'm not saying that, you know, all 162 games didn't count, but, like, you know, it pressures them more. You know, the shorter games, it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, a shorter season means more pressure on these teams, you know, to get a playoff spot. Because once it's October, regular season does not matter. So I know all these people are going to be like, imagine the Yankees win the World Series this year. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it didn't count. They only played 60 games. It was so easy, yada, yada, yada. But yet, if we don't win the World Series, they're going to be like, the Yankees had a short season, and yet they couldn't win the World Series. That's why we play. Like, it's a lose-lose no matter what. Like, sheesh. Like, this had to be the best start to this decade, huh? Just when we wanted to turn things around this decade, you know what I'm saying? But really excited for baseball season to come back, and that was the update I wanted to give you guys on baseball season. So it's a miracle we're having a season this year after all the negotiating and all the bull crap with the negotiating. You know, like, it was starting to annoy all of us, and pretty much exposed Manfred's incompetence, in my opinion. Because, my goodness, if Roger Goodell has a plan before you do, like, if Roger Goodell can do a good job at being commissioner of football than you are being a commissioner of baseball, hell, even Gary Bettman for hockey. Like, if those guys have a plan before you do, you're doing something wrong. Hell, even Major League Soccer, I don't even watch that crap, and they already had a plan before. They had better negotiating than Major League Baseball. Word to tree. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Really. Oh man, if we didn't have a season this year, I would have been calling for Manfred's head. Because not only did he handle the Astros cheating scandal poorly, he handled this very poorly. I know we're going to have a season, but this whole thing was just handled poorly. And this is the reason why, you know, MLB's losing fans, you know, because they're not really that marketed very well. But at the end of the day, I'm really excited that baseball season is coming back, but that doesn't mean that I still want Robert Manfred as commissioner. Because when I consider you worse than Roger Goodell, you know you're doing bad at your job. Because I usually hate Roger Goodell, but I think Manfred is worse. Like, wow. I've never seen a commissioner more incompetent than Robert Manfred, really. Like, he gotta go, but ah. So basically, it's gonna be a 60-game season. I don't know what the salaries are. I'm not gonna get into that crap. I think something like, you know, unfortunately, minor league baseball, they're not gonna have a season this year, so they can't really like option people and stuff like that. So they're gonna have like a little taxi squad where they can add like extra players. I think it's now a 30-man roster, and for extra inning games, they're gonna start the inning with a runner on second base to keep the game quicker. And players are, I believe, are gonna get tested every week for COVID-19. All right. Really upset that, of course, when the Astros get caught for their cheating scandal and the Yankees signed Garrett Cole, this pandemic had to happen. Well, let's just see what happens at the beginning of the season. I will probably talk about NBA and all the other leagues and what's going on with them in the next coming days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys soon.